Hi, Harry here with the Rant on March 10th. We continue in this bounce for now. It is getting right at about 5 months. When I look at all the indices, the NASDAQ, S&P, everything, I would have called the bottom in the early part of October. So now here we are in early March, which really puts us right at 5 months. And that's as long as the 1929 first bounce off the crash lasted. So, and I haven't seen others last much longer than this. So this is getting long in the tooth, as I've been saying, and we should start to turn down soon. Now, what's the best sign of this? Bitcoin, I always consider to be a short-term leading indicator of stocks as a general rule. Bitcoin, since early February, has been going down more rapidly. It's down 20% from 25,000 to about 20 here very recently. So that would tell me that stocks are likely to continue down. Stocks are only down 6 to 7% for the S&P and NASDAQ. So not nearly that much. And so I would expect this stock bounce to start to roll over very soon, and certainly within a month at the latest. And then we see a break of that key 10,088.89 area. The actual low was 10,089. So I want to see a break of 10,088, clear, convincing break. And that would say that this third wave, and that's only the middle wave, remember, of this bigger crash is in play. And we're going to be down 55, 60% in stocks before that's likely over. And the targets, which I give in the newsletter and we'll keep updating, should be the COVID lows in late March of 2020. So that would make wave 3 a little stronger than wave 1, and again bring us down 57, 58% in the NASDAQ, maybe 60%. So that's when people are going to know, oh, even with central bank support and all this stuff, we are in a real downturn and a recession is coming. And in fact, this stock crash I see would be the biggest cause of a recession. The indicators and keep saying, oh, there's a recession coming, but it keeps getting pushed off. The fundamental demographics are at their low point here in late 2022-23. That's something I've been projecting for a long time. That's the bottom of the baby bust. And the millennials will start to bring us out of this, should bring us out of this, late 2024 forward, into 2037 or so. So we should be coming out of this. And so we just need to have the crash play out. And I'm looking for 86% on the S&P 500 and up to 92% on the NASDAQ. Now, who knows? We may not get that low with central banks still fighting everything, but they finally did slip up. And as I've said, they overcompensated for COVID, which is a short-term virus. Why would you, print 5 trillion and then commit to another 5 trillion in fiscal stimulus for a short-term thing that's going to wear off anyway? But I think this is where they blew it. So now they've been forced into a tightening cycle. They will not back off of that too quickly, okay? So as long as they keep tightening, another maybe 50 basis points now is now baked in, this coming one or the next one, maybe another 75 basis points or so, maybe 100 at most, 5.5 minimum, 6%, they should be over. But by then, I think the markets will be heading down, and that will cause further problems because the crash in the stock market, especially new lows ahead, will erode, I think, consumer and investor confidence. So Bitcoin is the key. If Bitcoin continues to break down, and remember, the other thing is this next crash should be the 5th wave for Bitcoin, and I see it going again as low as 3250, 4750, kind of those late 2018, 2019 lows before it really went into the last bubble. But at least, Michael Turpin, who's my best expert and friend down here in crypto, he sees 10 to 11, okay? So even if we get there, that's going to be a major shock and a major long-term buying opportunity. But I'm holding out for 32.50, but I will keep people updated on that. So that's a flexible target. But again, I expect Bitcoin and crypto to bottom before stocks, okay? In this next wave down, stocks will have another wave, a fifth wave after this third, but I don't expect Bitcoin to come roaring out of this yet, but I do expect that it could bottom early. So that buying opportunity should come before stocks. So again, on this bounce, it's still going, it's looking a little weak recently, so we may not get to that ideal bounce target of 13,186. That was the fourth wave bounce on the wave down. That would be the ideal target. NASDAQ 13,186. We may not get there, so I will keep subscribers updated if I think it's time to get short or make that final sell earlier than 13,186. And again, most people should already be out or largely out, but this bounce is your last chance to sell before we get into this third wave down, and that will be more serious, okay? And that's when it's going to be too late to sell and recoup any of your past gains decently. So again, I will keep you updated. This is a critical time. The next few months should see this third wave, and it should have already begun now, and it should follow through and make a new low in the next month or so. And that's when we know, okay, we are in the crash of a lifetime.